Yo, made some progress here. Surge is still not working, but I do have the mounts reconfigured. Total access for the display port now. Flush mount for the 2020 rail on both sides of the monitor rig. That is beautiful. And something I learned, which I don't know if this is true or not, but this display port cable over here wasn't cheap, but there was no lock tab. See where those 2 points are there? On this connector. No button to release a lock tab of any kind. I did not know display ports, if this was in the standard or not, or this is an optional thing, but these guys, if this comes out safely, on the back side, see that button? There's 2 little latch points there. That does not exist on that other cable, so I'm liking that because this is going to be way more secure. Hear that nice click, ready? Yeah. To keep these cables in line, and those come down neatly with these connectors to a central umbilical cord point, and then that runs on out to the PC. We'll wrap it up in the orange later, but that is working well. What's not working well is my USB situation. These two on this extender here that's powered actually only provide USB power, and I have 9 USB devices to plug in, including this new little 3-piece, what do they call these? Not keyboards, macro boards to control simple things. No tires, brake bias. Since I only run fixed races, there's no need to have any more than that. So that's a cool little upgrade. I could reach right with my right hand as the claw, all inboard here. Mouse, shifter, that, and the MPI wheel is now mounted in to Had a Race Tonight at Talladega. Yeah, I love this, especially. Don't take for granted this little stripe. That really allows you to understand how much you're turning the wheel and lock into a specific position. I love it. But that's where we're at here. Back to this. Yeah, so we need more USB locations. So it's either going to be get an identical hub and put it over here for expansion later, and then another USB active cable back to the PC, or a larger hub. I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, that's about the situation. Got to get all the power is going to go in the tank. Anything power is going to not be on this anymore. This is going to get cleaned up. Probably get a power supply to remove these wall warts, make all this wiring super clean, specifically keeping data lines and low voltage away from the high power AC, then also away from the DC power feed. So there'll be 3 main trunks coming up here. One for data, which would be the monitors and all the USB stuff. One for AC power, mostly for the wheel, and then DC to power everything else. What else has gone wrong? No, not much. Not much other than this cheap servo that's been powering the belt tensioner. That thing is noisy as shit. It's got a I don't know what frequency whine, but it's bad. It's the noisiest driver that I've messed with, and I've messed with many VFDs, servo drives, and stepper drives, and definitely don't recommend that. If you can deal with noise or in an industrial application, totally okay. But for something like this, where you got to listen to it continuously, not a good move. So most of my servo drives there are the AASD generic AliExpress blacks, which they don't whine too much. The white one's totally silent. The reason I don't have all white is I was an idiot and pressed order thinking I was ordering white the first go around, and that was not the case. They showed up. I was a little angry until I checked the order and then realized it was this guy's fault. So fourth order, got the right one, and now it's going to be a replacement of all white when the funds are available. But at the moment they're not, because all this shit needs to be finished. Yeah. All right. What else? Well, I think that's it. Did add this return spring to the belt tensioner. It's a little extra juice to unravel things when needed. Well, it's about the fourth time I said, yeah, that's about it. I think that's about it. Catch you later.